Hello, hello, hello. Let me check in with my working progress for Themes 2024. Um, yeah, I'm finding that probably just doing little videos is a good way of me talking out ideas for Themes 2024, or I'm not going to get anywhere. I've set myself. It is the 15th today, 16th today. I was supposed to do this on the 15th. It's the 16th today, and I'm supposed to kind of come up with a themes video for 2024 on the 29th. So it's probably good if I check in to this week and I check in next week, and then hopefully I have something for the 29th. I think Year of Fun is definitely going to be my new theme going forward. Maybe what I okay, well, see, this is how you do stuff. This is how I actually get stuff. It's like Year of Fun, finding activities and events to do with Ja, not just the weekend, but slipping stuff in before work days and also stuff to do for myself. And I've actually applied it to the idea of my YouTube channel and of reading in general, of like do fun stuff, do enjoyable stuff. Widen to YouTube and reading for myself personally. There's stuff doing stuff with Ja, but there's also doing stuff personally where it's like, okay, find make a goal to find one fun thing activity to do with Ja a month, and um try and use it as guiding principle of like, hey, YouTube, do fun stuff, do things that you enjoy. You do enjoy interacting with people to a limited degree. Find fun stuff to do there. That kind of idea. And you know what? My other thought is like I'm rather loath to let go of deepening. The idea of having all the list of things of physical, mental, vocal exercises, writing, doodle. Like I like having stuff like that. So I'd like to keep that category. I think like so in some ways I'm um instead of coming up with something entirely new, I'm going to take the content that I've really enjoyed in 2023 as like, oh, these are things that really help me guide me through my month. And I've thought about, I was using it as deepening. Um, uh, Maybe I want the theme to be focus. Okay, that's an idea of change, deepening, deepening to all caps, focus. That's a thought. I have to think about that. Focus. So I'm gonna do sort of it's the same it's the same categories. It's the same categories, but I am approaching them uh, a little too differently, and that's to focus, intentionality, and what that focus is, that changing the approach to all those categories is because like I think of like focusing on focusing on an exercise or doing an exercise with intentionality. You can end up really boosting the effect of that exercise, and so my thought is it's like, okay, I'm going to continue on with all these various categories, but instead of deepening, I'm going to slightly change it to either focus or intentionality, where it is like I'm of trying to get the most out of these various areas of my life, of getting the most effort, the most focused effort out of all of these areas going forward. So it's like deepening, but it's slightly shifted. It's slightly shifted there. Um, And even if it's like I'm not doing as much of these, what I do of them, I'm really bearing down. I'm really focusing on them. I thought about this with my writing, where I've done a lot of different projects, but I haven't really completed anything. And that's where a kind of an approach of being focused or being very intentional about what I'm doing would be more. It's like I have a whole shit ton of projects in writing. It's like focus on them, and get them, start knocking them off, getting them done, getting them all the way to this is something that I finished. I've completed it. I've completed it as best I can, and I can move on. I can release it and move on to the next thing. So it's yeah, it's working on the skills in a way that hopefully will bring them more sharply into focus, and with better results, with actual results in focus on a result at the end of it. So yeah, that is my thought for today. Actually, that's not a bad thought for today on the whole idea of my themes, is going for the year of fun, which is kind of captures one half of things, and then there's a year of focus or year of intentionality on the other side, which captures a lot of the stuff I've been focusing on in the year beforehand, but trying to say like, okay, let's bear down on that and really come up with, um, from that kind of a theme, coming up with more focused, targeted goals of like, I want to get that done. Yeah, yeah, that sounds good to me. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.